back to the show. All right, so I told you all I'll be joined on the show by no other than someone who's actually looked at himself and said, "Hey, he's a fighter and he's turning every scar to story." Ladies and germs, the one and the only Cameo Hustler in the building. Yeah, everyone. Welcome, bro. Welcome, bro. Mm. Okay, so first off, let me take you through what you actually said on that song. Out of town, Ibulu Akpagi from Coal City, Bayeko. So that's reality, right? That's what happened.
Reality, yeah. That was around 2017 when I left Enugu to Lagos.
Yeah.
I called Victor for accommodation.
Mm.
Then Victor was staying in a Baja
Mm.
with like three other guys.
Wow.
Then I called him and told him the whole story, how we been. I was like, I would like come Lagos. And he was like, you, bro, we did like 3 and but I will day if you go fit day okay with that. And see no wahala now. You get, so that's how I gathered my things and moved from Enugu to Lagos. You know, if Victor disappoints in Hibonda Bridge Eko, that's Victor.
Yeah.
When I did go, he get one of my guys out shower. He was like, "Hi, bro, what's up now? This one where you dey go Lagos. If the person where you dey go meet no come green,
Yeah.
I sometimes I go sleep for under bridge now. Now I put out for that song there.
Wait, but then you really get down for mind. See, if you reach Lagos,
Yeah,
if anything is up,
yeah.
you will go on that bridge.
You know me, yeah. Now one way man I be.
Whoa.
No plan B. I just plan A. I will stick to them till it's all.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And now that brings me to what you have actually said. Hey, this is who you are. I think you said it's a fighter who turns his scars to story.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the scars.
Yeah.
Like prior to you moving to Lagos, what was life like? And the early days of you, now getting to Lagos, how was it all like?
Very uneasy, but it wasn't unexpected.
Yeah.
Like, it was expected. Yeah. Greatness is not easy. That's
True.
one thing people should know. It's a very rough way, So I wouldn't say it's not easy, and I wouldn't say it's easy, because if you're pushing towards greatness, you should be expecting the worst. As a hustler, you should be expecting the worst. Then you know how to conquer.
Okay, now I like the fact you mentioned hustler.
Yeah.
Cameo Huzla.
Yeah.
What's it about?
That's my brand. Cameo means cameo appearance.
Yeah.
Or whatever I do or wherever I am, I draw a kind of attention. People must know that I'm there. And when you talk about hustler, the hustler represents whom I am. It represents the struggle, the dedication, the resilience, perseverance, and all that for me. Yeah.
Has it always been music for you? Was that the main reason why you moved from Enugu to Lagos?
No, it's not just about music. It's about life in general.
Okay.
Looking for green pastures now.
But prior to moving to Lagos in Enugu,
Yeah.
you were still, you've been dropping hits or
Yeah, I've been. I'm based in Enugu. I'm back to Enugu. I came back. That was last year when I dropped back in town. But because of one or two things, I needed to go back again and chase collabo. Now collabo and we need to carry Lagos now.
Oh, so you're fully back in town right now.
Yeah, I'm back in town.
Why though, if I may ask? Because you left the same Enugu and moved to Lagos, and you decided to come back from the same Lagos to Enugu.
For financial reasons, a way to better the life, and for contacts. Lagos is the heart of entertainment when it comes to Nigeria. You know that, right? So I needed to be there to make some contacts and also chase the bag. Yeah.
Now, talking about contact, a few weeks back, should I say months back, we actually saw a video of you and Fino.
Yeah.
Yes, I think in that video you were kneeling down for
Yeah.
Fino, and then everyone was wondering what's happening. Even though we didn't know exactly, but we might say, okay, maybe we'll just use one kind of eye thing, no. But then, I also saw you saying, giving a shout out to Fino as well.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. What was it all about? Why were you kneeling down?
Why I no go kneel down?
No, I want to know.
They say to earn a crown, you must honor the king. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've met with Fino before.
Okay.
During our For Peace listening party. That was the first time ever in my life of meeting Fino. You get, that was the first time of meeting him.
Yeah.
And he was like, he recognized me so well. He was actually the person that pointed at me like, yo, I said, Cameo, I removed my eyes glass. He said, yeah, I know you. You're pushing. And he said so many things that stimulated me that day. So after that day, we had some conversations. So after that day, the next time was around March. That was when I went to his house. You know, I got new for him now. Why I look good new for him? I got new for him.
Okay. You know, after that, I was actually anticipating maybe a collaboration. Yeah, and then fast forward, we'll talk about the album, but then I'm not seeing anything or anywhere on the album.
In the album. You know, I've said this before, that if I'm gonna be, or if I'm gonna do anything music with Fino, it's not within my powers to decide when or how.
Okay.
You know, I don't fit tell Fino say do this, do that, do that. Fino is left for him to make all those decisions. You know, he's like a godfather in the industry. You know, so everything is in his hands. But I'm optimistic.
Nice.
It's gonna happen.
Nice, I like that. Still on collaborations. So you met one guy that so many persons, I don't know, I don't even know where to start. You know, when I saw the song, I was like, Cameo Huzla and Portable. From where to where? Like, I don't understand. First off, how did all that actually come about? Why Portable?
Portable because the song suits Portable. You know, I'm this kind of person that if I'm having somebody on the song, I must have looked at you and looked at the kind of music that you make. But most importantly, if our spirit goes same way, if it matches, you know, musically. I'm not talking about the other thing, but that moment we are in the studio, creating that music, making magic, you know, and Portable, we thought of Portable, my brother and I, we reached out and they reciprocated and everything was good. Like, he loved the song, the energy was 100.
Yeah, nice. What was it like working with him? Because so many persons say this is like one of the most difficult persons in the country.
It depends, though. For me,
I mean, it's craziness that we get to see online and all.
But for me, probably he's one of the easiest person that I've ever worked with. He's one of the most easy. He's one of the easiest that I've worked with. It wasn't. There was no complications. You know, we did it. He did it with his full mind. You know, the voicing, everything. He loved the song. From the audio recording to the video shoot, he made himself available and was in full time.
Okay, now let's talk about your transition. First off, you moved from Enugu to Lagos. How did that make you better as an artist?
Experience-wise.
Okay.
You know, I can just say experience-wise. And financially, though. Financially, because without leaving Enugu to Lagos, I wouldn't have the job that's made me my first million.
Okay, that's cool. So, that being said, would you advise every other artist or every other aspiring young man to actually relocate?
No, I'm not going to say that anybody should relocate. It depends on what you're doing. It depends on the kind of person you are, what you can do. You know, the thing is, you wouldn't stick to one plan and you keep on doing the same thing all over again. You know, you should learn how to change plan when things switch or something of that nature. You get me right? So I wouldn't say, hey, do this because this person did this. Me, I don't believe in doing what others are doing. You know, everybody knows him or herself and what suits the situation that they are in.
Still on scars and what you've been through. I mean, I always say this because you're a hustler, so anything that defines hustling has to be, I mean, there has to be ups and downs, and you guys go through hell and back and all. Would you say the things you went through, you know, actually made you the kind of artist that you are today? Would you say if you hadn't gone through all of those phases, you know, you probably wouldn't have been a certified Cameo Huzla?
Yes.
Okay.
All the scars are needed. Like, the whole thing is needed, the whole experience, the whole tribulations and everything. You know, because without it, I wouldn't have a whole lot of stories to tell in my music. If you sit up today, enter studio, record, you know, I have a lot of untold stories that I'm still going to tell. You know, if you pay attention to my music, I don't just make music. Even the one that I had with Portable, there are some deliveries that I made there. I was
Yeah,
pointing
true.
out some things. You know, I don't just make music based off the beat or based off vibing. No, whatever it is, I try to make sure I send out messages to the consumers. Yeah.
Okay, now that you are back in town, per
Yeah.
se, I mean, you can actually see that from when you left Enugu
Yeah.
and right now, the Enugu, or should I say, the southeast, precisely Enugu music industry, you know, things have changed, things have evolved. You know, we have so many different rappers out there, you know, and everybody is doing so well in their own lane.
Yeah.
How do you actually plan to like, should I say, break into the scene once more and make your stance known, knowing fully well there are so many persons who are actually
Yeah.
doing
well.
doing well in that field, you know?
The thing is that I'm already in the scene, and then the only thing that I can do is keep being me, keep doing my thing. You know, when you stick to your thing, the right consumers will find you, yeah, and they'll stick to your.
Why do you think the right consumers should find you and not any other artists? Like I'm saying, what stands you out from every other artist? Yeah.
Because I'm Cameo Huzla. Cameo Huzla is Cameo Huzla. You know, if it's not unusual, I'm not doing it. You know, if you pay attention to my thing, I move like a lone wolf at all time, and I do my thing. So I don't know how it happens or how it's gonna happen, but the right people, the right listeners, the right people to build up my community are there, and by the grace of God, we keep growing. Yeah.
Nice one. All right, now talking about keep growing. First off, you gave us the devil's passage, and now we anticipate Lost But Found.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Why is this album special to you?
Very, very special. Okay, the reason is this. You know, when I started gaining popularity in 2021. That was when Tunde had noticed the blog and all that started posting me. You know, so I started gaining popularity then. So, but there was fast forward to 2022, 2023. I lost my mother 2022.
Oh wow!
So the shock was there. That was when I dropped strength. You know, I was supposed to push a song with Jerick that 2022, but the challenges came in between and things didn't really move the way it's supposed to. You know, so I felt it and I did what I can do. You know, so from there I noticed that from 2023 I started going off board. Do you understand me? Like being that person that is not me, doing things in a way that is not my way. You know, and once you're doing something that your spirit doesn't take from you, it takes you off so many things.
True.
You know?
True.
So that's it. I had those challenges till 2024. That was last year. You know, till ending of last year. Then a whole lot of things happened. A whole lot of things happened that I tried to push through the tribulation till this year. Then, to a certain period of time, I sat myself down and asked myself some questions, only for me to see that, bro, this is not you, and you're not doing what you should be doing. Do you get? So from there, I retraced my track. You know, so that's it. And the album, the whole song on the album was probably recorded during the time of the whole situation. Yeah.
How did you do that? Like.
It's me. It's always me, and that's me. Like, if I'm happy, I make music. If I'm not happy, I make music. The most important thing is when I'm talking about my situation, it's not just about me because there are so many people out there passing through the same thing. You know, so it's a kind of way to reorientate them or to nurture them on how to press through. Yeah.
All right. Now the features on the album. I see you had like 4 or 5 features on the album.
Yeah, I have
Zeno,
the Genie,
Jake Wamba,
Ola Deeps, and who again is on the album? I think 4.
Okay.
Yeah, 4.
Why were you? What was the intentionality behind you having this guys on the song?
J Wills, sorry.
J Wills, yeah, J Wills as well.
Very important.
Yeah.
Very, very important.
like, what do you actually look out for before you get someone to actually jump on a song with you?
Yeah, like I said, the delivery of the song,
Mm.
the kind of person that is needed. Apart from that, most importantly, how me and you they relate. If we really connect,
Yeah.
if we are heartily connected, and musically connected, it's not just about the transactional connection.
Yeah.
Like you, Afia now, take how much be this, how much be that. I don't do that. Is one of the big mistakes that I made in the past. Which
Yeah.
I'm not ready to let it repeat itself anywhere around me. Yeah. Throughout the recording of Lost But Found, I didn't give a dime to anybody you see on that album.
Wow.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah.
All right. So, what should we expect from the album, and when is it dropping?
Truth. It's dropping on the 22nd of this month.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just expect the truth. Let the album speak. Pay attention to the message. It's very, very important. The message, not just the beat. The message.
The message, yeah.
Very important.
Talking about the message, let's talk about the song "Success." It's I think it's one song from the album that is actually buzzing everywhere, and we're feeling it from around here. Let's talk about that song. Why out of all the songs on the album, you decided that, hey, this "Success" has to be that single that would or
Drop
sort of
before
like
the
sell the album? Yeah.
That's a perfect timing. Success is a song that I made that represents resilience in the midst of doubt and a whole lot of things. There are people that I lost in my life, people that actually left when it was hard, and people that I love, and people that are supposed to be very loyal to me, being loyal to them as well, but they pushed me into the tribulation and all that. So a whole lot of things happened. If you pay attention to the lyrics too, you will see all these things. Do you know why most of the time when I'm performing my song, you see a different kind of person than me? It's because any of my song that I'm performing reminds me of that situation. So I put myself in that situation while performing it.
Yeah.
Do you get? So success is a blessing, and success is a prophecy as well. Yeah.
Okay, nice one. So there's so many hustlers out there, like you, even though they are not cameos. Some might decide to say I'm the full hustler, whatever it is, but there's so many people struggling, so many people going through tribulations, and there are so many rough patches, and it seems like there is never gonna be hope. But here you are. I mean, someone who's been through it all, and even in the midst of all of this thing, you still find a way to actually put your head up and say, hey, I can actually do this, and you're still doing it gradually. So if you were actually in a position to say something to someone out there, in that situation, what would be your word of advice to them?
Just pay attention to the decision you make during those trials, during those trying period of time. Pay attention to your emotions. It's very, very important, because then if you can't manage your emotion very well, that it might push you into having some mental challenges. And once it gets there, it's one of the toughest fights one can ever face, because people will never ever understand what you're passing through.
Yeah.
Some people say could they judge you. That's the funniest part of it.
Yeah.
You get? So that's what it is. Just pay attention, and above all, put God first. Speak to God. Forget talking to people, and talk to God, and iron things out yourself.
Nicely said, man. So we await the 22nd of August. That's when the album is dropping. So you all anticipate Cameo Huzla's brand new album. It's titled Lost But Found. Find out for yourself what he lost and what he's found, and you might find a motivation for yourself as well. All right, big ups to you, Cameo Huzla. I mean, well done to you as well. I mean, it's not easy being a young man and going through stuffs, and actually still sticking independently and sticking your head out. My brother, especially when you live in a country like Nigeria. Don't go there. So yeah, big ups to you and well done. Whether you hate it or you love it, I mean, you might say you've not gotten to that point where you want to be, but at every point in time, at every level in life, I believe that there is actually someone who's looking up to you and who's been motivated from your life and whatever you're doing. So keep on pushing on, and all the best is what we wish for you from around here.
Thank you so much.
And for those who want to check you out on socials, where can they go link up with you?
On all social media platforms, Cameo Huzla, CameoHuzla.
All right. Okay, so the song Success is out on all
On all
platforms.
platforms.
Mm.
On all you Google and you go get them. Go to Spotify, Apple Music, Audiomack, Boomplay, everywhere. You
Yeah.
just click the link on my bio. It's
Okay.
there.
All right, man. Big ups to you, and thank you for coming through.
Appreciate it.
Nice one, man. All right, guys, just in case you didn't know, he is the guy who's turning his cars into story. And definitely, I believe you've actually gotten a thing or two from this conversation. It was fun doing this. His name's Cameo Huzla, just in case you didn't know. He's got a banging tune that's out right now. It's called Success. And also, yes, he's got an album that's coming up on the 22nd by Cameo Huzla. So save the date and promise me, trust me, I beg your pardon, you will thank me later. That's been it on the show for today. Yes, silver or gold I have not, but my best I have given on to you. Hope you had fun doing this with me. Let's do this again tomorrow, same time, 2 to 3 p.m., where I'll also be having a very special guest on the show as well. Until then, guys, I've been your host as always. Yes, my name is Choco Onion, and I don't do nothing local because I always stay fly like I'm supposed. So until we do this again tomorrow, take care of yourself and bye-bye for now. Here comes Cameo Huzla with the song Success.
Bye.